Good evening, Tightliners, and welcome back to the channel. You find me back on the pond again today, using floating bits of bread, looking to see if I can get that carp. I've got tonight, tomorrow and Wednesday before the end of the month to see if I can get one. No good at the moment. I've had lots of little fish playing with the bait on the top. So what I've done with one now is I've made the ball a lot tighter and let it sink a little bit, because the last time I did that here I did have something a lot better than the little fish, and it took me into the weeds and I lost it, if you remember, in a previous video. So that's what I'm trying. Whether it will work, I've got no idea, but I'm giving it a go. I'm not giving up on catching this carp before the month is finished, so I can close the gap on the leader. The plan is to fish until it gets a little bit dark and then bug off somewhere else onto the rocks, because it's a beautiful evening, and see if I can get a spotted ray. There has been one caught for our species hunt, so I'm not sure where it came from, but it's local, I know that much. So anyway, I'll keep trying, and if I do get something, I'll bring it back. No chydig. Right guys, look who's joined me. It's not fishing, he's just come to help me.
Puddle chucking.
And,
I don't know if I'm any help.
And well, he is, I'm sure he is. But anyway, congratulations, Kay, on the second place in the match of the day.
Mr. Mark James.
Absolutely superb.
Yeah,
he had that nice whiting, didn't he? And that made that difference. So
yeah. No, I enjoyed it though. It was good.
Yeah, very good. I'm pleased for you.
Yeah.
Taught you well, didn't I?
You did. I won 20 quid. Yeah, I heard he was up here puddle chucking, and I thought we'd come for a...
Anyway, so I have dropped one fish. It got stuck on some bloody plastic mesh or something in there. Don't know what it was, but it was a better fish. It was not a roach.
Like a little common carp.
It could have been a carp. I don't know.
There's definitely fish playing about there.
Oh, there's fish here. Let me see if I can turn the camera around so you can see what's happening.
Come up for that.
Yeah, there's things feeding on the top, guys, but the one that I had there now was closer to the bottom. Right, no chydig. Right guys, so good job Kay's with me, because I haven't got a clue what these things are. But anyway, let's have a look. Look at that, guys. That Kay tells me that's a tench.
Yeah. Lovely little tench there.
Beautiful. That's another new one for me.
Slimy little buggers.
It is slimy too, yeah. But that took a small piece of bread on the bottom. Maybe that's what I've been missing before. But still, no carp. Let's put it back in the net and get it released.
I never ever thought I'd hear Anglesey tight lines saying still no carp. If it wasn't part of a challenge, I'd be pushing him in now.
There he goes.
What is he resorted to?
Oh, this is very, very frustrating. I thought that was it then and I could buzz off.
Is this your last freshwater fish to catch?
Sea trout is another one, but yeah. Ah, dear me.
Yeah, do you know what? It put a bend in the rod.
Hey, but it's not a blank.
Yeah.
It's not a blank.
Knowing this man is the only one who catch a dogfish in a pond. A double shot of doggies on a size 16. Do you know what? It reminds me of when I was a kid, because I was born in Bolton. We were landlocked. So little ponds and reservoirs and rivers were what I used to do. So I know I've been taking a mick out of him for puddle chucking, but just sat here for half an hour with him in the peace and quiet. it is really nice, to be honest. But that doesn't mean I'll be getting me my freshwater gear out anyway. Well, yeah. Anyway, I'll stop hijacking Mr. P's video.
No, carry on.
And hopefully I'll bring you back when he's got a big carp on. If there's one thing, he's a determined man. He's a determined man. He's missing some absolute monster tides at the minute where he should be out bass fishing for these carp, so I really do hope he gets one.
Yeah,
Right, see you in a bit.
well guys, that was exciting. Wasn't exactly the one that I wanted, but wow, it's good scrap though on the light gear. I can't be giving this too much longer now. I'm going to get off onto the rocks. I really thought that was going to be the one I needed. But another first of a species for me. This is so frustrating, but addictive, but not too addictive that I'm going to be into it all the time. Tommy, this is a challenge and a half. No more chydig. Right guys, I'm out of here now. There was no more bites and nothing was playing on the surface anymore. So I'm getting out of here and I'm going to do a couple of hours on the rocks. No more chydig. Right guys, welcome back. I'm on the rocks now. 2 rods in, and I've got an up and over dongle on one with sand eel and squid, which has been very quiet. And then on the other one I've got a dongle loop rig with mackerel on the bottom hook and the soft crab on the top. There have been a few reports of some hounds coming in, so I'm going to give that a go. I think I got my first bite, but it does look very much like a dogfish bite. What I'll do is I'll turn it around to here, and then I'll go down there and reel it in, I think. The tide is pulling very fast. No, nothing there. Oh, hang on, there might be. There's something small there. Like I said, the tide is pulling really fast. Yeah, as expected, the dogfish. The dogfish on the crab, guys. Not for you. Great. Not happy with that. Hey guys, what a fantastic that was earlier. First of a species. Even though it wasn't the target species, it really doesn't matter. Always great to get the first of any species. Tench to add to the list of freshwater fish that I've caught now. I never thought I'd get excited about it, to be honest with you, but yeah, it's alright actually. But I'm not going to make the habit of doing it after this month's challenge is done, unless Tommy throws another one in there another time. Right, that one was there quite some time, and it has taken this circle hook in a little bit deeper than I would have liked. So I'll get this sorted and get another bait out there. Normal for dig. Right, just doing a bait check there now, and it was really heavy. Look at that, guys. The dog and the spider crab. And to be honest with you, the spider crab is bigger than the dog. Oh my days. That was heavy. I was thinking that hopefully that was a ray, which would be today's targets here. It'd be nice to land a target fish tonight and get some points on the board for the challenge. Anyway, that's taken away from there. Got a big old crab. Put that by there for now. Let's unhook this tiny dogfish. Look at that. Perfect hookup with the circle in the corner of the mouth. Oh my days, this crab on me again. Get over there. I don't want to get bitten by that. There, that's out. Tiny little dogfish and a spider crab. Let's get them back. Can't be bothered keeping spider crabs. Right, good thing to do after you've had spider crab is to check your hook length for any nicks. That seems to be good. So I'll get this one baited up again now. What I've got is a squid and sand eel wrap. It's nothing normal for you. Well guys, you might be able to tell with a smile on my face, I had a double shot there, a ray and the dog. Let me get rid of this dog first, because it's no, hang on, I'll have to do that in a bit. But anyway, let's have a look at this, guys. 3 sets of spines down the tail, spots to the head, to the just the outside. So a spotted ray, target acquired. Let's get in. Perfect on the dongle there. So that's another 8 points to the total there. Let me get this one unhooked. Yeah, this one's not going to take long to get unhooked. Come on now, let me have it. There we go. So that's species number 24 for the year as well. Let's have you there. Right, let's get this one photographed and sent back. Get in! Tommy, boyo, spotted ray. Boyo, spotted ray, get in. Spotty, spotty. Haha. Diolch yn fawr, Tommy. Absolutely buzzing with that one. It's not the biggest one I've ever had, but it's a spotted ray all the same. Get in. Right guys, another bite on the right hand side rod there now. That's got a loop rig out, crab on one and mackerel on the other. Definitely nodding. I am going to come bring this session to a close in a bit. I've got one more bait ready to go out, so I'll exchange this one in a minute, I think. It'd be great if this could be another ray, and it'd be even more fantastic if it was an Anglesey glom. We don't get them very often up here, but they do come up every now and then. We get some extraordinary fish from time to time. For those of you who follow Tommy's page, you'll have probably seen he had a blue skate somewhere on the island last week or the week before. Absolute fantastic feature it looks as well. There it's fish on. It is likely to be another dogfish. Yeah, it's a pair of doggies. That's about it. Right, last bait going out now. Squid and sandeel cocktail. On and nothing over dongle. Yeah, pair of doggies. Different markings on that one. Right, these dongle loop rigs, I'm absolutely loving using these. There's that one undone. Now the test for it will be trying for the hounds with a dongle. Not yet done that. Right, 2 more dogs to add to the collection for the year. That's great markings on that one. Right. Like I said now, last bait in the water. It is just after midnight. Mission accomplished. I've got 1 of the 2 rays that I need. Can't complain with that. like I said, the blonde ray is a very rare one here on Anglesey. Not much dig. Well guys, the last cast fish on the universal match. Second spotted ray of the session. Male fish. Again, perfect with a dongle. There we are, that's out. So a second spotted ray of the evening. Definitely a spotted. Spots finished way before the edge of the wing. There we go, a male spotted ray, second one of the evening. Let's go and get it back. Well guys, the last cast fish on this one as well. Nothing exciting, just another dog. Caught perfect on the dongle. That's unhooked. Right, it's time to go home. Mission accomplished though. Spotted race, that's 9 out of the 10 sea fish that's on the list for this month's challenge done. Like I said, that blonde ray here on Anglesey is a long shot. I thought I'd had what I wanted in the pond earlier too. Turned out to be a very nice tench. I might have to give that pond another go tomorrow, see if I can get the carp. I did have something else on. We kind of seen it, and it got caught in some wire mesh that was in there. So that could have been it again. The one I lost before in the last session there, that could have been one as well, I don't know. But anyway, I'm learning loads about that freshwater stuff. And until the next time now guys, we'll have to think about what we're doing. Hope you enjoy what you're seeing. Please like and subscribe. And until the next time, keep your lines tight.